Looney Farm Guy here, and we have an update to the Farming Simulator 25 update changelog 1.14. This is on October the 28th. It's ready for download for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on a PS5 Pro, and I have a few things that I picked out from this update that I wanted to show. There is an extensive list of changes and improvements, machines and items. We have 3 new machines and items which I'm going to show here and test, and then we have also a bunch of other stuff which I will list the entire update log in the description of this video so you can take a look at it. But first, we have new dogs, collies, several of them, and they all walk around with their tongue hanging out like they've been working really hard, which collies do. They are very active and they do work very hard. But if you've watched DJ's video, he couldn't stop laughing about it. Anyways, let's take a look at that one first. That's going to be on animals and all the way on others. And there we go. So only one dog house per farm, I know. But here's so we can choose between the Labrador, which we have black, charcoal, dark champagne, chocolate, and then we have the border collies. That's as close as we can get. We have black tricolor, we have black, white, Merle. It's like kind of a mix. Then we have black and white, and then we have the red and white, which I have in front of me. Or where did he go? There he is. Good boy. Let's there we go. Yeah. Alright, so that's the dogs. We have a new dog finally. And it's the same thing as, yeah. Alright. We have a new wheel option that's automatically added. Once you download this update, you will get these items automatically. You don't have to do anything else. There are some updates to a couple of DLCs, precision. It says precision farming and couldn't find precision, but the Mercedes DLC and also one other DLC. Yes, the Nexat had some minor updates, but this one involves small and medium tractors, and some of them will now have, where is it? Should be, there you go, 1.5 meter narrow tire option. This is a new tire option that has been added to not all the base game tractors, but several of them. If we take a look, let's take a look at the M8. And we go down here, and there it is, the 1.5 meter narrow tires. So this is an additional tire option available on medium and small tractors. Not all small tractors will have this, but several of them will. And it's a new tire option. Cool. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure narrow tires would not, if you have crop destruction on, narrow tires should not destroy crop. We have some over there. Let's test that out right now. In general settings, where's my crop destruction? Let me turn that on and then we'll go test it. Alright. I've turned crop destruction on, and yes, these tires will not destroy crops. So if you have crop destruction on and you want to use something for a sprayer, towing a sprayer around or fertilizer or something like that, these will not hurt your crop. Now finally, the last thing we're going to not the last thing, we have one more actually. So according to the update, they have added roller configuration to the Kinsey Mocktail 412. And what is that? It's a disc harrow. Mach Till 412. So roller design 1 or design 2. There's the roller option. So that's it. I don't think it does anything. I have one out here. And so what does that mean? What does a roller option mean? I guess we have a couple of them here. I have a smaller one too, but it has a roller at the back. And it doesn't pull up any rocks. So you can till with this. I have rocks turned on because I have a cultivator here, and as you can see, it has pulled up rocks. So now when using this Kinsey with the rollers on the back, it will actually push down the rocks. No rocks. How do I know no rocks? Well, here we go. So we got some rocks over here, stones. No stones here. We got some stones over here where I plowed a little bit or tilled. I just turned the stones on, so anywhere else is not going to show. But I did turn them on, and I have actually cultivated some here. I did some over here, as you can see. So that's cool. So there you go. Now, finally, the last addition that I'm going to show from this recent patch is this. This is, what do they call it? The GEA Dairy Feed Dairy Robot with cool way configuration options to medium and large hormone cow sheds. So what does that mean? Well, we have, I don't say medium. I don't know why there's medium. We don't have a medium cow shed with that. So that we have the DLAA, which is base game, and it has this. And now we have the cow barn with feeding robot GEA, which is a different design. Does the same thing. We are going to test it, as I have here. So mineral feed, very clearly marked here. Mineral feed goes in here. Hay, straw, and silage all get poured into here, and we're going to watch it work. We should be on the, so we should see that going. Well, we'll speed forward time, and we'll watch this thing. It should be working on the hour. So of course, this is also a cow barn. You can run it. I have not put any food or TMR in there. We're going to test it out. How many animals? Well, let's go over to the animal trigger, dialogue trigger. I could not get the lights on. I think they're automatic. I did find a switch, but I wasn't getting a trigger. So 96 cows and water buffalo I have in here. All these doors open and close. Here's the milk trigger. The milk area has the GAA. Here's what looks like a light switch, but no trigger popping up for me. So let's close these doors. You can expand the fenced-in area if you like. I don't usually recommend that because it usually means that you run out of food. Slurry output. I have set down a manure capture point. It will not accept bales, or I could not get it to accept bales. So loose straw going in. So we're gonna run this. So capacity, straw, 38,000 liters of straw I've put into for bedding and manure production. Then you have capacities for the robot system, which shows here 49,000 liters of hay, 115,000 liters of silage, 49,000 liters of straw, and 49,000 liters of mineral feed. So we are going to speed time. And that's probably not fast enough. Okay, I'm going to speed up time, and then once we get to the top of the hour, it should run on the hour every hour to mix feed and to feed your cattle. Oh, I need to get this out of the way. You have to make sure that you are not blocking the path of the robot in any way, and which might mean that my doghouse might be, I don't think he's, we're just gonna move the doggy, move this out of the way, make sure the area is completely clear of any obstruction, because that would prevent it from working. So we'll be right back when we get to the top of the hour. All right, we're drawing up right at noon here, and there it is, and here we go. So he's going to back up, he's going to fill up. There we go. Now, I think this is just the animation. It's already taken the product out of the... And as you can see, food, yes, 700 liters. So it's already... This is the animation. But if you take a look at the food, I didn't put any food in there. It's already put it into the barn, as it were. And it's just going through the animations, but I kind of figured you might want to see the animations. Now, even though it has already put it in there, if you have something blocking, it would block the robot, and you would no longer be able to go and feed your animals. Be stuck there, and then it would be like literally stuck. So we're going to show... Is he going to go all the way down to the end and then come back? Is that what... See there? There's a little bit of food in there already. Now, when I run these robot barns, and that's not often, but when I'm testing, I find that the robot won't feed them enough to keep them fed. There we go, there's the animation. To keep them fed, if you don't start them off with food, you're going to have to fill it with TMR, or put at least some TMR in there to start with, and then have the robot kind of maintain it. Because if you just rely on the robot doing it, typically it doesn't feed the cows enough for whatever reason. I think that's just the way it's got set up. Okay, so now it's going to go back to its little station here, charging station. And it will do the cycle over again when it hits at the top of the hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead a month from now and test it, and then see if it sustains enough food to keep them healthy. Right now we're at 10%. If we take a look here, let's take a look at our cows. So 700 liters, that's not much. Water's automatically supplied. Health is at 10%. So now we're going to test it. All right, we're back, and he's going for another run. And, well, take a look at that. Food capacity has been increasing. 17,500 liters. So, it looks like definitely this robot, if you just set up the robot by himself, he will sustain enough food to keep the cows happy. And there it is. Look at that. I'm impressed. Now, either that's been part of the update for the robot barns, but there it is. This is, of course, the base game one that you see and that we put in there. So now, let's take a look. We have manure, buffalo milk product. Oh, it's not showing us slurry, but it will show here. So it shows 25,000 liters of slurry, bottom right corner of your screen. We have manure, which says, yes, we have manure. So let me go grab a tank and check the triggers now. All right, so here we are at the slurry trigger, and yes, we have slurry. Excellent. And so let's swing around to the milk trigger. Make sure that works. Yes, buffalo milk and regular milk, and yes, fills up nice and quickly as well. And there you have it, folks. Those are a few of the updates that I could actually physically show you with patch 114 on Farming Simulator 25. As I said, I will put a list of all the things that have been changed and updated in the video description. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye now.